Degrassi tapped. If you've ever wondered why they call Easton the Beast of the East, you got a view of it here tonight, folks. There was no way Easton was going to let this fight fall into the judge's hands. He came out swinging and just did not quit. You gotta wonder if this fight was not a bit personal for Easton. There's been a lot of controversy surrounding the fighter these past few weeks, but no matter which side of the debate you fall on, there can be no question of who the new light heavyweight champion of the world is. Cole released Degrassi and leapt to his feet before the ref could pull him off. He raised his fists in the air and roared with triumph. The crowd went wild. Women screamed, "I love you, Cole!" Several of them raised their tops, shaking their gorgeous tits in salute. Fuck, he loved this job. A few haters booed, but to hell with them. Nothing could overshadow the thrill of having 100% pure adrenaline running through his veins. He turned to acknowledge the other side of the stadium with a "hell yeah, I did it" fist pump into the air, when something slammed into the base of his spine. It struck hard and fast, propelling him into the ropes. Cole's body bowed, something in his back snapped, and his legs buckled beneath him. As he collapsed onto the mat, the cheering crowd grew eerily silent. Rogan spat out a nasty curse Spike TV would undoubtedly have to censor. His pulse hammered in his ears as a lash of white-hot pain shot down his legs. He tried to get up, but they wouldn't cooperate. Fire burned through his spine, lighting up every nerve ending all the way to his feet. The pain was excruciating. A roar of rage tore from his throat as he struggled to ignore the hot poker in his back and focus on the medic suddenly in his face, asking questions and yelling commands he couldn't follow. "Lift your legs. Wiggle your toes. Can you feel me touching you here? How about here?" As Cole lay on the mat, his crew scrambled around him, some shouting demands, others lied their asses off and told him everything was going to be okay. And then, as if the cage wasn't wild enough, his buddy Cruz hopped the ropes and dove for Degrassi. Fists were flying, refs were yelling. It was total fucking chaos. The crowd was screaming again, but this time shock and outrage filled their cries. Turning his head, he fixed his stare at the blinding lights overhead. This isn't happening. But the insidious infusion of ice entering his spine told him different. Slowly, burning cold spread down his legs, turning them numb. And in that moment, Cole knew deep in his soul that nothing would ever be okay again. Chapter 1. 6 months later. Fuck no. I'm not asking, Cole. You can't stay here any longer. They've done everything they can. The rest is up to you now. If this is everything they can, then I want my fucking money back, he growled, slamming his fists against the arms of his wheelchair. Marcus, his manager, stood a little straighter and defiantly crossed his arms over his barrel chest, refusing to be cowed by Cole's temper. Apparently, the guy was prepared to go the round with him, and he intended to come out the victor. Just hear me out, Cole. You need to take a step back from all this. Get your head on straight again. It's not my head that's the fucking problem, Marcus. The man scowled, his disapproving frown hitting Cole below the belt. Enough with the language, huh, kid? You think I don't know you're pissed off? Hell, I'm pissed off. We're all pissed off, but that's not going to get you on your feet again, son. Look, think of this as an opportunity for some R&R, a different change of pace, a chance to get out from under the damn media spotlight for a while. In case you haven't noticed, the tabloids haven't exactly been gracious to you lately. Oh, he'd noticed. Thanks to that bastard Degrassi, he was a woman-beating drunk under suspicion by the MMA League for roid use. None of it was true, but what the hell did that matter? Those media parasites only report what sells: sex, drugs, and scandal. No one cared about the hours he spent every month in the children's hospital, or the time he donated at the rec center for disadvantaged kids. Hell no. Who cared about shit like that when they could be reporting where he went clubbing last night and who he might be fucking? Now they speculated whether or not the cripple could ever fight again. According to the tabloids, in the last 6 months, he'd